Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 with the Rude Man, and we're going to finish up this harvest here. And then I was looking around. That's why I'm up in the air here. I was going to put a small rice field right in here, but I'm kind of rethinking that. And what I think I'm going to do is, well, what I've already done is I bought this property up here, this end piece here, and I'm going to make a big rice field right here. I think that's what I'm going to do. So there. Scorp. Thank you, sir. What do you think? Big rice field right here. I just bought this property. I don't know what this garbage is right here, though. What's this? What's this crap? Is that rocks or something, or just flowers? Oh. I don't know what the hell that is. Can this be plowed up, whatever this junk-a-doodle-doo is here? Don't know. I might have to work around it. Hi, Matthew. How's it going? 4 rice fields? Big rice fields. Yeah. Well, that's the way of it, I guess. Let me get back to this. Get this done here. I did pick up a little bit of straw while I was messing around. Speaking of straw, I don't remember giving the cattle straw, so I'm gonna go take a look at that. I remember doing it on the other map that I'm playing, and I don't remember doing it on this one. Bad on me, eh? Poor cows, no place to sleep. I think I've got some straw in here, we'll find out. Let us see. Rice field, if it will let you. The unleveled land makes it hard to make big rice fields for me anyway. I'll have to try it, I guess. What my plan was to save the game and try it and see what happened. If I didn't like it, I'll go back. Matthew says he's doing good today. I'm doing good. Family's doing good. Jeremy's in the house. Hey, Jeremy. So let's see here. Looking for straw. Pretty sure I had some. Holy smokes. I got a whole bunch of wood chips I can sell. What do I got? Money. Sure beats. Got a new mod today. I'm gonna look at it in a minute here. I'll wait till a few more people come on before I look at the mods. Tim's here. All right, well, that's doing that. Am I open all the way through? No, I'm not. Let's open this thing up. And I don't see any straw out there. My poor little baby cows. They're not doing... No place to sleep. They're away in the manger. Go behind the trailer here. You're playing Sanovska, growing soybeans and canola. She's doing fine. She's in school right now. Got a dentist appointment this afternoon. I don't have to take her. Her mom's going to take her. Oh, there it is. It does show up. Okay. All right. big bump on the end. I don't know if I smoothed that side out. I'll have to look. It doesn't really smooth it all that great. Dang it, this steering is just awful. You go left or right to steer and it doesn't stop. It keeps going left and right. And then you have to correct and you overcorrect. And it ends up going places you don't want to go. Terrible. What is the map called? Which map? This one? I don't know. New Frontier, I think, or something like that. It's the same one I've been playing. It's the only mod map that I've been playing. All right, let's get back here and get this harvest done so I can go home. What was that noise? Is that gas from the truck? I love this truck. It's kind of fun. All right, let's get this monster kicked into gear here. I hope it doesn't default to spreading. No, it doesn't. Okay, we're good to go. So Scorp, are you shoveling snow today? Last night I got on the Weather Channel and checked out the area where you're at. It said you're supposed to get maybe up to half a foot. And it was supposed to last into tomorrow. And Andy must be doing some heavy brewing today. I was planning out my holiday this year. 1 week of it anyway. We're going to head to the condo in Bend in July for a week. July 13th, I believe, is what we're looking at. For just 1 week. I don't know what I'm going to do the rest of the summer. Haven't really made any plans. Nothing but rain. Most of the nasty stuff stayed north. Well, hey, thank God for small favors, in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like snow. I miss snow. I wished I lived in an area that got snow, because I grew up in that kind of country. But if I lived someplace where it never got cold enough to snow, what's the point? It comes down one day in a freak storm and then goes away forever again. I mean, it just comes down enough to make a big ass mess. I was always skeptical to begin with. As soon as you said that the other day, I said, oh, I don't see that happening. There's Streamlabs advertising. Whoa! Advertising the memes. Notice I took the Christmas ones out. They're still there if you can remember to type them in. But just the advertisement of them is gone. Kids' school closed today and tomorrow, and we have nothing to show. The people getting a little paranoid in Texas. Matthew says they've got snow in North Dakota. I would imagine you got snow in North Dakota. Tim says he's thinking they're going to get snow tomorrow. Yeah, see, the memes are still there. You just have to remember what they are called. My favorite truck. I've grown fond of this truck. We're gonna have to start a voodoo chant for Andy and see if we can draw him in. Scorpion, you got any salt? You can draw a circle, and we'll start chanting for Andy. Tim's buying tractors again. We'll have to sacrifice somebody or something. See if we can call Andy in.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, Tim. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, I'm tired. I might need a nap today. Something got me up a little early this morning. I don't know what it was. Well, one thing, I was having a weird dream. Really weird dream. And it's one of those dreams that I put the kibosh on it, and that woke me up. As soon as I said, you know what, I don't like where this dream's going, I want it to do this, and I changed the scenario of the dream, but it was too much and woke me up. So I just got up. I said, take that, dream. I'm getting up. Oh, don't shut the engine off. What the hell's the matter with you? All right, here we go. Here we go, Luke.
Oh
yeah. Cheers, Scorp. There's Andy. I didn't even get my chant in. Or the sacrifice. I was going to sacrifice a Mountain Dew. Darn. All right, let's take a look at the mod I got. There's enough people in here now. Let me get out of this. And I don't know quite how to do this, so let's take a look. Let's get this. Let's take the honey. You take the honey, bunny. I'm going to take the honey, honey. And we're just going to drop it over here. I think I have to get rid of this one, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna take a look at this. Let's go to yum 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 yum. Let's go to here. We'll go to construction. Get in a little closer. Click on that thing and sell it. Okay. Now, let's see if I can find what I was going to do here. Let's see. We got placeables, construction, sheds, silos, silo extensions. I'm not quite sure where this is going to be. Farmhouses, sheds. Yeah, it's not here. Factories. It's not a factory. And it's not. What's this? I don't know what the hell this is. Oh, it's for the flour. Okay, this is for that flour thing that we got. So we'll because it's got some unusual flowers. So they're probably not in the other whatchadinger. But I bought something else. Greenhouse. It's not a greenhouse. Cultivation. Generators. Well, now I don't know where it's at. Fences. Factories. I thought it might be in the factories, but under animals. Okay. Thanks, Scorp. I wasn't even thinking. All right. Pigs, sheep, chickens, bees. There we go. All right, here's what I got. I got these huge suckers like this. It's a huge cell point. Or I mean stacky whatchadinger. Am I standing in the way? I might be standing in the way. How big is this thing? Well, overlaps with another objecto. Okay, 7.4. Is this the biggest one? This is the biggest one, isn't it? Okay, 6, 12, 12, 16, 24, and 32. 32 is 16 by 2, so it's going to be long. So what I probably want to do is turn it this way. And I just hit the R. I hope the R was the snapping grid, I think. If I screwed up, I screwed up. And then let's buy it. Okay, so now look how big that sucker is. I'm going to get lots of honey now. So there you go. That's the mod I picked up this morning when I was looking for other things. Yeah, I looked at that one, Scorpion, but I was running out of time and I didn't get it. But I looked at that one. Gosh, there was it really expanded the amount that it makes. One was 12,000 something. I can't remember, but yeah, I looked at that one. Hey, Frank's in the house. Howdy, Frank. Let's all be frank with Frank today. I need more hives. I got a whole bunch of hives. Why do I need more? Is it a thing? I've been waiting for Wayne to come back in, but I think he went back to work. Yeah, to be frank with you. I think Wayne had to go back to work, and but I've been waiting to see if he bought Red Dead Redemption for PC. He said he was going to buy Red Dead Redemption for his PC. A quarter, huh? You think I got a quarter? Well, they're pretty cheap. I could buy more, I guess. But I need to know how many you have so I can get exactly the same amount. Some kid I was watching yesterday went to a college campus. I don't remember which college or university. And he was randomly asking students questions. Pretty simple ones, basically. How many minutes are in a quarter hour? And 9 out of 10 people said 25. And then he asked, how many dimes in a dollar? Again, 8 out of 10 said 50. There's 50 dimes in a dollar. They asked them to name 3 other countries besides the United States, and nobody he asked could do it. This is it at a college. The ones that answered were answering continents, not countries. So in other words, if I said Brazil, that's a country. Well, where is Brazil? It's in South America. They were all answering Africa, South America, Europe. They weren't answering. They didn't know any other countries. What were some of the other questions? It was just unbelievable. They would ask them, what is 3 cubed? None of them could answer. They all said 9. That 3 cubed was 9. For the record, it's 27. And then there was something else he asked him. I can't remember. Whoa. Oh, what's 73 plus 33? And they couldn't answer that. They said 100. It was 100. It was terrible. And then he was doing it like a live stream, and he said, "Oh my God, the comments coming in on the stream, people are saying, "Oh, I'm paying tax money for these colleges for these kids to learn absolutely nothing? Are they that stupid?" And then they said also that just think, guys, these people vote. And then one of them said, "This is your future doctors and lawyers and teachers." All right, what's going on? Did I miss a gear or something? This thing's not running. There it goes. What the heck? I must have hit a cow pie and it was stuck in it or something. Yeah, Matthew got it right. It's 106. I never saw anything like it. I mean, he did this for like 2 hours. So it wasn't just a handful of people. Angry controller. I'm gonna break something. Noisy. Oh man, this is taking forever. Okay, I got a question, Scorp. Have you tried it? Okay, so I want to make a new field for rice. Do you have to plow the field up first, or can you use that tool to draw your boundary and get the rice field? I'd ask Mr. Peabody, but he's not here. Put him in the Wayback Machine. Okay, that's what I was hoping. And because I remember I've only done it once, and it seemed like when I did it, I did it in a pre-existing field, and I said to myself, you know what it's doing wouldn't have to be a pre-done deal, because it has to change the terrain and everything. So it would just do that, wouldn't it? And I thought, okay. We'll give it a try. I'm going to try to do that great big field and see what happens. But if I make a big field like that and I decide to do short rice, I'm going to have a lot of greenhouses. 3 countries that are not USA are Paraguay, Ukraine, and Poland. He had a follow-up question to that. He was asking what continent Dubai is on. They couldn't get that one either. Whoa, that was quick. Full up already. I knew there's a reason I left this truck in this row. Andy, you pick up a new cat yet? If I had a cat, I don't let our cat out of the house. She got ate once and almost run over once. I don't let her out of the house. Not after putting $1,000 in that little booger in surgery. Oh, that's true. We did do that, didn't we? I remember that. That's right. We did fix that up, didn't we? I forgot. What Scorpion's talking about is that planter that I use. We modded when we were dinking around on Discord one day. I modded that to take both rices, Well, it already did regular rice. We did, what else? We were working on something else. I don't remember what it was. But short rice became part of the deal. Still debating? I know. Too soon, eh? I found out that I've got a little bit of allergy to the cat. I didn't realize it until they took the cat away for a couple days. And I told Carol, I said, boy, my nose cleared up. She said, what are you talking about? And I said, my nose has been running for weeks now. I'm just running. I can't stop it. And I said, it finally stopped. And she said, well, maybe it's the cat. And I thought, what are you talking about? He says, well, the cat's been gone for a couple days. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. As soon as they brought the cat back, my nose started running again. So I've been locking her out of my room. I shut the door so she can't get in. And I only go and mess around with her a couple times a day. But I can't take it if she's in my office because she likes to be in here. She comes in here right under my chair and just goes to sleep or under my feet. And my nose just runs and runs and runs. I can't stop it. I'm trying to eat something and I'm having to wipe my nose off to keep it from getting in my food, and just terrible. Just awful. I can't remember what I'm doing. What am I doing? There we go. Open that door. Let the grain out. A gray tabby with green eyes, eh? There's a Siamese cat that runs around the backyard all the time. I don't know whose cat it is, but they let it out all the time. And it's just gorgeous. It's a beautiful cat. All right, what am I doing? What am I doing? Select camera, tip side. There we go. What kind of cat is it? I just said it was a Siamese cat. Are you talking about our cat? If you're talking about our cat, it's a tabby. A gray tabby, just like yours. Well, you've seen her. I don't even call her that. I just call her Monster. I don't call her by name. It's Monster. Monster's here. All right, let's flip to the back trailer, and dump some wheat. I am Siamese, if you please. I am Siamese, if you don't please. Can't see it dumping, but I'm pretty sure it is. Well, I can see it on the gauge over here. Yeah, you're a cat. No, it's as far as I know, it's a tabby. I'm not a cat person, so I couldn't tell you for sure. But it looks just like a tabby, except for it's gray instead of yellow. I don't even know if all tabbies are. I don't know nothing about them. They're just a cat. I just call it Monster. She's a monster. She wanted me to pet her this morning, and I did, and then she scratched the shit out of me. Little turd. All right, we're almost done. I just have that one right there that I skipped. And then we're done with this field. I can boost time up and take on that field there. And then I've got liming, fertilizing, and oh, I saw another mod that you only have to fertilize one time. And it gives you 100%. So you don't have to fertilize twice. Depends on the field. Sometimes it retains some of the fertilizer, and you only have to do it one time. We had cats on the farm. We never even named them. I'd say something about, hey, the cat brought in some mice. Which one? Oh, the calico. The gray one. The white one. The black one. We didn't name them. We didn't let them in the house. I'm opposed to having animals in the house, but that doesn't mean we haven't had animals in the house. I'm just opposed to it. But they just look at me and go, we don't care what you're opposed to. Most of the time I didn't care because I was at work. I worked all the damn time. Was never home. And, I just basically said, have all the animals you want. I'm not going to feed them. I'm not going to pet them. I'm not going to let them out to go wee. I don't want to have anything to do with them. I'd rather they weren't in my house. Okay, fine. If that's the rules, that's the rules. So, yeah, I've never fed the animals. I don't feed them. I don't walk them. Alrighty. There you go. Let's finish picking up the straw. Trunk is empty. Truck is empty, not the trunk. The truck is empty, so there's no point in me putting this in the trailer. I'll just take it straight to the silo and we'll drop it in. I'm gonna yawn again and I'm gonna miss my nap. Is it nap time? Almost. If I nap, it's generally between 2 and 3. And I only nap for about 45 minutes. Oh. I still got the damn thing running. No wonder it's not going to town. Yeah, like I've always said, it's bad enough I have to have the kids in the house. Whoa. All right, I'm going to park this here for now until that other field ripens up. And then let's get this thing heated up. Let's drop it. Start it up. Drop the... Oh, it was already down. The picker-upper was already down. Look at this thing go to town, 24 miles an hour. You go. I never did get a chance to go over and find anything from Stevie. I don't know. Somebody told me Stevie's got some maps out there, but I haven't seen them yet. So I don't know if he's working on them or actually has some. Oh, come on. Quit yawning. It's rude. But I am the rude man. Wonder if the fields that aren't plowed yet get hail damage, because I got hail damage. So does that hail damage go away when I plow or when I replant? Just curious. Find out, because I'm commencing to do some plowing. It must. I mean, I plowed those other fields, and you can't tell whether the hail damage was. I don't know how you could, because it's just dirt, right? Did I miss some grain there? Well, that's weird. It looks like I'm missing grain. Is that where I drove through and maybe it messed the grain up? Maybe I need to stop driving through the windrows. Cake in a snowless landscape. Where's that coming from? You could still see it on yours? Really? Well, that ain't good. Andy said his didn't. Okay. I don't know if I can. See, you can't tell when it's plowed. Maybe after you seed it, you can tell. Because I can't see where maybe it had been. What's that over there? Just lumps in the ground. Lumpies in the ground. Lumpies. What is that? Okay. Well, let's get the plow and drop that plow. Go get the biggin. The biggin. Driving through the swaths doesn't affect the yield. Okay. Well, I don't have crop destruction on, so I was just curious why it didn't pick up those little patches of grain if I had changed the equation somehow by running over it and withering it or something. I don't know. Eating the last piece of chocolate cake my wife made. Oh, we were going to make a cake yesterday, but nobody wanted to do it. And I said, somebody make a cake. I want a cake. Oh, shoot. Put me way back over here. Where are you going there, buddy? All right, Scorpion seems to think I need more beehives. I saw a mod on beehives. Are they bigger than this? Can you get a mod? Maybe I'll wait and get a mod. Modded beehives, because those aren't very big. All right, I'm gonna sleep it off here. Fall to the ground. I'm a fallen angel. Cake. Although chocolate's not my favorite. I don't like chocolate cake. I like angel food cake or sponge cake or whatever you want to call it. And generally, if we just make a regular Betty Crocker cake or whatever, Pillsbury or whatever in the hell she uses, I don't know what it is. It's usually just a yellow cake with a milk chocolate frosting. I don't like dark chocolate. It's bitter. I don't like bitter chocolate, so I don't do anything. But if I eat chocolate, I usually only eat milk chocolate. Is that a switch up there or just a light? Oh, it's just a light. Okay. So, is that ready to go over there? It sure is. All right. Let's go grit. We're going to grit the combine. We got to grit this thing first, though. What are you doing, Chicky Poo? And she's off like a herd of turtles. So you only get the kind of cake that Chris eats, huh? I'd make a different kind of cake and say, if you don't like it, you don't get no damn cake. Make your own. That's what I'd do. Dang, I can't stop it. I need some caffeine. A monster drink of some kind. I got some of these cinnamon bears. Cinnamon bears. They're good. I like them. I had an early lunch and it wasn't fulfilling enough. I'm not only hungry or tired, sleepy, I'm hungry as well. Especially with Scorpion talking about cake. What the hell? Now I'm craving a cake. But I'll have a gummy worm instead. Not a gummy worm, a gummy bear. Thank God they don't crunch. Might be a little rude that I eat on the live stream, so I cut the camera. Yeah, I don't like cheesecake at all. I won't eat cheesecake. I don't like ice cream cakes either. Hey, it's Jay. How you doing, Jay? Jay, whenever you come in, it's right on time, buddy. I was going to look at this label on this gummy bear, but I probably shouldn't. I probably don't want to know what's in it. Sit up straight in the chair here. Oh, it gets harder to do every time. Gotta sit up and fly right. This damn fog came in again. What's that all about? Straighten up and fly right. My game of Soskanova Switch Edition. I has over $700K. Well, you're getting close to a million. The old R&R. Jay, are your kids school age? Well, I might as well start in this corner. Case Combine, just in case. Both boys. I had 2 girls and a boy. I had a girl, then a boy, then another girl. 2 and 4. Oh, they're little. So you can really be at home with them. That's when I really enjoyed my kids, before they started school. Once they started going to school, they found friends and stuff, and that's not always a good thing. Is that paint peeling off my windshield wipers, or is that just dust and dirt, wear and tear? Hard to say. I bet it's paint peeling off. This is my golden combine. These wheat yields are pretty good, it seems like. It could be deceiving just because of the size of the bin, but it just seems like it fills up pretty fast. The wife and doctor said no more kids for you, huh? Well, could always adopt. I'm one of those kind of people that it wouldn't make any difference whether it was mine or not. If a kid was biologically mine, it wouldn't make any difference. Kids are kids. Did your wife have complications? I know when we got married, it was later. We were both 30 or close to it. I was close to 30. Carol was over 30. Carol's 3 years older than me, but I know she had some childhood sickness kind of stuff, and I know the doctor said, hey, if you kids are thinking about having a family, I wouldn't wait. Carol's getting tick-tock. So we got married and right away started having kids. We've never been just the two of us. We were while the first kid was cooking. We were together for about a year before we started Aaron. Aaron came in 81. We were married in 79. Yeah, we were married June of 79, and then April 81, Aaron was born. So we had about a year to ourselves, year and a half. Year and 9 months, I don't know. However you might want to figure it. Uh-oh, I'm getting full. Let's stop it here. Oh shoot, I turned the tractor off. Don't do that. Alright, let's get this guy emptied. What happened? I thought I was emptying this. I must have stopped right in the middle or something. Talking about TikTok. I'm watching the clock because I need some caffeine. I need me some wake-up juice because I'm sleepy. And guess what? It's howdy doody time. It's howdy doody time. Tutti fruity time. We're looking at a little dew. A little dab of dew will help you out there. Alrighty, Dighty, I'm back. Got my trusty straw. I had to run over close to noonish to the school, so I stopped and got a Taco Bell. Taco Bell's over by the school, not too far away. So I just got Mountain Dew, invisible Mountain Dew. It's invisible, look at that. There it is. There it is. Right there. Oh, that is cold. Ah. And so refreshing. That's the way me and my wife are. And she was more sick with the last one. And it took a while. We had about 2 years before. Ah. Yeah. Carol was really Carol's a baby making machine. The reason I say that is when she got pregnant with our first child, we figured out when conception was, and we added it up, and we knew when the due date was, specifically within, a week. And I got home from work one day, and Carol was laying in bed, and I said, "Are you okay?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'm just not feeling right today. I don't know I just don't feel something's wrong. I don't think something's wrong, but I'm not feeling right." And about then, I left and was taking my suit off because I work banking and stuff. And I heard a scream, and I went running in the bedroom, and she said, "I think I just wet the bed." Either that, and we were in a water bed at the time. And she said, "I either broke the bed somehow or I wet the bed because I'm wet." And I said, "Well, let me help you out." And so I helped her out of the bed, and then boosh, it was water over the floor. And all of a sudden we looked at each other and he said, "Oh my God, your water broke." And so I yelled at her to get in the car and grabbed the bag, and off we went. Now, between the time the water broke and she had the baby was 45 minutes. And it happened so fast, they didn't even give her anything for pain or anything. They usually give you, what's that spinal thing that they do? They do some kind of a thing. Hi, Addie. And, oh, don't let her in here. My nose will start running. I did that to her earlier, giving her a rub down. She scratched the holy hell out of my hand. All right, Toodle. Anyway, epidural, they call it, an epidural. She didn't even get anything for the pain. The baby came that fast. Between, like I say, did I got that already. All right. Well, so that was the first one. With Jeff, it was 30 minutes. From water breaking to baby was 30 minutes. And he also was born on his due date. Erin was born on her due date exactly. Jeff was born on his due date exactly. And we had that figured out from the time she got pregnant, when her due date was going to be. Then we did it with Amy. And Amy missed her due date by just a couple hours. But Amy was, we had a little bit of a scare with Amy because we were too far from the hospital. And so Amy was supposed to be, we were living in Oregon at the time. And we were supposed to go to an Oregon hospital, and we couldn't make it. It was too far away. Now, I was a paramedic, so I wasn't too concerned. But when we got to the hospital, Carol was already crowning. And what that means is the baby's coming out, because I could reach down and feel its head. That's crowning. And we were not in the hospital yet. I ran through the emergency room doors, yelled at the nurse that was there that they needed to call our doctor, and I ran back out with a wheelchair, grabbed Carol, ran her in, and she had Amy within 20-some minutes. And so... and missed her due date by a couple hours. That's pretty amazing. The cat's getting jiggy with it. Hey, Bill. What's up? You were at work? Yeah. It can get pretty frantic. Oh, I thought I'd already harvested this row here. I didn't. Oh, shoot, that cat. I thought you were talking about... Hey, Addie came in with the cat. I thought you were talking about the real life cat. I hate when I do that. Bilbo Baggins is in the house. And he's on the bridge. Don't jump, Andy. Cat nap. The old cat nap. Yeah, I'm looking at that field in front of me that I'm going to put the rice field in, and it's quite slopey, isn't it? I don't know how that's going to work. I just don't know how that's going to work. Merry Christmas! Oh, that was another question that they asked people at the college. They asked them how many weeks in a year, and they kept saying 27, 25. They didn't know how many in a year. Now, here's one question that I already talked about that he asked, and that was how many dimes in a dollar? And people were saying 50. And he asked this girl, how many dimes in a dollar? And she says 50. And he says, okay, how did you figure that out? What kind of math did you use to figure that out? And she says, oh, I just have to know that because I have to count the money drawer at work. And that's something I have to know. This guy's eyes got about this big around. He said, you count the money at work and don't know and think there's 50 dimes in a dollar? He says, I want to find out where you work. Here's another thing that he was asking them. The first thing he asked them, on a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you? Again, the majority of them said 10 or 8 or 9. But a majority of them said 10. They thought they were smart. But they didn't know how many dimes in a dollar. They couldn't name 3 countries other than the United States. They didn't know how many weeks in a year. They think that 3 cubed is 9. It went on and on and on. Here's something else that's really funny. This one girl, he asked about what was 3 cubed. And there were 2 girls there. And this one girl said, "Don't say 27." I said 27, and it went viral throughout the university about how stupid I was. I was a dumb blonde because I didn't know what 3 cubed was. And this girl next to her kept saying, "But it is 27. It is 27. No, I know, because everybody was calling me stupid when I said that." So everybody that watched the video of her saying that are just dumb. Texas, Alabama, and Michigan. Yep, there you go. That's what they were saying. They were saying, name 3 countries. They said Africa, Europe, South America. Now, who turned off the windrow? I didn't. What happened? I must have accidentally hit a button or something. Man, I so wanted Scorpion to get snow today. There's a saying, when hell freezes over, and I knew if Texas got snow where he lives, that would be hell freezing over. And pigs flying and shit like that. Don't you know? You're getting snow and you wish you weren't. Well, it's like I said earlier. I grew up in an area we got snow all the time. In the summertime, it was hot. In the wintertime, it was cold. In fall, it was brisk. In spring, it was, green and lush but brisk. The 4 seasons, in other words. We had all 4 seasons. But when we got into winter, we got snow, and it stayed. It stuck. And we dealt with it, and I missed that. So, but I can understand exactly how people feel if they live in an area that never gets snow and all of a sudden they get it. It's like, oh my God, that would be awful. They don't know how to drive in it. They don't know how to take care of it. They don't know how to dress for it. Andy said it snowed in Devon yesterday. Just a few miles north, huh? So you lucked out, really, because that kind of thing that you're talking about is just going to mess up everything. It's going to mess up everybody's day. Nobody will be able to get to work. the hospitals be full of stupid people that don't know how to drive. I remember, it's been a while. It's been maybe 15, 20 years when it snowed really bad in Florida. Florida got a patch of cold weather, and people were freaking out. There were people coming into my post office shipping winter clothes to Florida because they didn't even have clothes in their stores. They don't sell winter clothes because it's like 80 degrees out in the wintertime in Florida. And so they didn't have any cold weather clothes. And people are, oh, my sister's freezing to death. I'm sending her some winter clothes. That was really freaky. Yeah. Yeah, I can't drive when the sun goes down because I'm night blind, but that's a different animal. I have a heck of a time when it gets dark. I can't see. I don't like driving anymore anyway. I should run for political office and they're going to have Secret Service drive me around. All these politicians have to be protected. You know, if they were better people, they probably wouldn't need protection. They're just all nasty ass people. Criminals. Crazy people. Not very good human beings sometimes. Scorpion does not want your snow. How are you going to make snow cones then, Scorp? I keep hearing bees. I don't have any bees way out here. Sounds like a vacuum cleaner. You got a shaved ice option? Mine just does cubed or crushed. Are you talking about your refrigerator ice maker or a standalone ice maker? The one I've got in the fridge, it does water, cubed ice, and crushed ice. He lives in Texas for a reason. I still think it would have been funny. So, Scorp, what's your biggest rice field? Because I'm kind of worried about that now. You can see that how much this land is sloping. I don't know if I can do a great big field. Wanted to do one this size out there, but I don't think I can do it. It slopes too much. You need one of them big ones that like they have in the motels. Bill. He must know. I'm guessing you've tasted it. If you know it tastes funny. You guys are nasty. Wish I could hire a worker for this. Doesn't taste like pineapple. The best pineapple I've ever had was when we were in Hawaii and it came right off a tree. We just went in the backyard, picked big pineapple. My God, it was good. What the hell did I hit? It's like I hit a dead body or something. Yeah, I sat and played Minecraft last night for about 3 hours before I went to bed. I let all the air out. Look how this trailer's tilting. And you don't realize when you look from a distance that it slopes that bad, but it really does. Oh. And we're off. Truck needs more power. All right, which trailer are we on? Neither one. Neither one. Let's go to the first one. And start with the back, I guess. Another week going by. It's Thursday already. Tomorrow's Friday already. Today was Jimmy Carter's funeral, so the post office was closed. We didn't get any mail. I don't know how many businesses go along with that. I don't know. Was it a national thing? Were banks closed? Probably not. All right, flip to this other trailer. All right, and flip again. Commute time already? Scorp said he still had to work. He didn't get no holiday. Are we making any honey? A little bit. There's a pallet out there. More honeybees, Scorpion says. Still got the windrow. Scorpion's got a long commute today. In the snow. Oh, I never thought about that. It wouldn't have mattered whether it snowed or not. He's working from home this week. Well, he made 100, they say. I don't think I want to live that long. I saw pictures and stuff of him in the last couple of years, and he just looked like he was comatose. Zoop. Scorpion just zipped back in. Update available. Update and restart. What am I restarting? Water Fox. I'm using a new browser I'm trying. Mozilla had Firefox. That's pretty popular. I'm using one called WaterFox. It's supposedly faster and a little bit more secure than Firefox.
Oh, yeah.
I know a lot of people are moving over to Chat GTB and what's the one that X has? Grog or something like that? They're AIs. A lot of people are moving to the AIs. They're moving away from Google and using AIs to do their searches and stuff. I've not used an AI. Well, you can't say that because there's a lot of things that are using AI now. So you may not know that you're using AI. There's a lot of things on phones now that are actually using AI. So you can't say that you haven't used AI because you're probably using something that uses AI right now. But as far as these like Chat GT, those things, I have not used any of that. I have no idea. I don't even want to get started on it, really. It still comes down to who's programming it, because there's AIs out there that when you ask them, they don't necessarily give you the truth. It depends on who's programming them. The only example I can kind of give is not an actual example, but results. There's AI out there that if you ask a question, it'll come back with a biased answer. Okay, so everything nowadays is political. You have the left and the right. And there's AI out there that you can ask a question and it's going to give you everything on the left and nothing on the right. So, which means that it's still biased. Whoever's programming it is still biased. And so what's the point? It's supposed to be what? Sentient or smarter than people, but it still only gives you the answer that you want it to give you. What's the point? I don't get it. So I'm still not sold on AI as far as AI's sake. If it's still able to be biased like that, why would we want it in control? It's supposed to give you the facts and nothing but the facts. That would be my thought, but evidently not. Uh-oh. What's going on? Did I shut that thing down? Why did I shut it down? Weird. What happened? Did I shut it down again? I didn't shut it down. All I did was move off of it. What's going on? It keeps shutting itself off. Why is it doing that? I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. Huh. Old MacDonald had a farm. AI. That's funny. I don't know what's going on. There's Scratch. Should do a Santa Cat. Santa Cats are cool. We're still only a week off of Christmas. What are we on the second week after Christmas? It's still Christmas. Come on. We still have our stuff up. We haven't taken it down yet. Old McGoogle had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. It was a Welch farm, so he had lots of sheep, E-I-E-I-O. With a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there. You had to run them Welch people out of the sheep pens. Cat are off the menu, huh? Gotta move my truck. Why does it keep shutting the engine down? I don't get that. Just by leaving the rig, I'm shutting the engine down. Why is it doing that? Am I missing something? What in the world? Got run out of fuel? No. Wait for Scorpion to say something about Andy's comment. I know he's thinking it. Oh. Andy says it's buffering. Anybody else getting buffering? Because it looks fine on my PCs over here. My other two PCs are running just fine. The stream. As usual, YouTube's behind a little bit. Keeps putting Fallout 4 on on Twitch. I got to figure out why it's doing that. Jay says it's good on his side. Scorp says it must be you, Andy. Andy says cats are off the menu, and I've been waiting for Scorpion to say something about that, but he didn't bite. It's a New Year's resolution. Cats off the menu. No more eating. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. "20 seconds. Check your heart rate, Andy. You might have passed out. Glitch in the Matrix. No, I won't get that song out of my head. All right, I want to try something before we get out of that. Now, see, it's still running. It's still running. I got out of it, and it's still running. I don't know why it kept shutting off. Weird, weird. I want to try something before I get too far into this. But I want to do, let's see, how am I going to do this? This isn't going to work. Okay, first thing I want to do is save the game. Because I don't think this is going to work. Well, it's going to work, but it's not going to work the way I want it to. Okay, so save the game. Go back. Go in here to construction and farmland. That's not it. What? Sculpting? No, that's not it. That's not what I want. Planting. Plant. Fences. No, not fences. Lights. Other. No, that ain't it either. Decoration. Where in the heck is the... Where's the rice fields at? I found it accidentally earlier. Cultivation. There it is. Okay. So if I do something like corner too close to another one. Huh? Okay. How do I stop that? How do I stop it? Stop it! Stop it. Okay, let's try this again. Right about cheer. Corner too close to another one. It keeps saying the same damn thing. I don't know what that means. Okay, here's what I want to do. Height difference too large. Okay, it quit on me. All right. Okay. All right. I'll go as far as I can go. Okay, I go as far as I can go. Let's see. I want it somewhat straight. I can't tell. I wish it gave you a compass or something. That's as far as I can go. And then let's... Oh. Oh, man. This is not going to work, is it? What did I miss? What did Andy do? Fred Young, invited to this VIP party? You betcha. You're the guest of honor. Okay, so that's not going to work, so I don't know what to do now. I have to make a whole bunch of little bitty ones or something? Dang it. Want a flat map. Okay, let's go this way instead. I'll go to here. And then go this way until it won't... Oh, boy. It's not going to let me go very far, is it? I'm going to have to make a whole bunch of little bitty ones. Wow. That ain't right. Well, why is it doing that? It's going to make me a stupid triangle. No, I don't want that. Well, poop. That's not going to be very good. Wow. It's not going to let me do it. A cowboy named Fred? Fred the cowboy. I don't know. This is going to be... I guess we can't make... On this map, we can't make a rice field. Just can't do her. Because they ain't going to let me do it this way either. If I do something like this. Same thing. It's not going to make it. It's not going to let me do it. What a pain in the boot. It's a pain in the old boot, I tell you. Tell you right now. I'm disappointed. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I got away from the mic. 4 rice fields, little bitty ones, little postage stamp ones. You're a cowboy like the ones in the movie Blazing Saddles. What? Sitting around a campfire having beans? Talking about that, I'm due to make a pot of chili this weekend, I think. It's still winter. Did my tractor... Damn combine shut itself off again. What is a causing that? Okay, it's still running now. I don't know what's going on. That's weird. That's weird. Small but still have a decent yield. Fred says that sounds like him. And we're off like a herd of turtles. You were hoping to build a snowman? You can still do that. Take Chris out, make him stand still in the yard, and just start covering him with whipped cream or something. So, Scorpion, you didn't get any snow, but thank God you don't live in California. I bet they'd be wishing for some snow right about now. That state is so messed up. They were told years ago to fix the water issue that they've got. They have water, they just don't capture it. And they had money set aside to build reservoirs that they never built. The water that they have runs across the state and into the ocean because they don't collect it. And they don't do any kind of forest work because there's animals. There's some mouse someplace that had a migratory issue that they couldn't do anything with the forest because it might mess up the mice. Mess up their migration or something. And so they just let the forest get full of pine needles and limbs and dry branches and kindling, basically. And I heard that a lot of these people that are losing their homes, a couple weeks ago they lost their insurance. The insurance companies stopped their policies because they don't want to work with the governor of California because the prices are too high for rebuilding. Their prices for wood and their economy's so bad that the insurance companies can't afford to rebuild the houses because the costs are too high, because the economy's too bad. So they said, we're just going to drop everybody's policies because we can't afford to insure them. It would bankrupt them. So a lot of these people, then on top of that, California passed some kind of a bill or something they call reclamation. And the definition of this bill is that if you build someplace on an ocean or on a hillside and you get a slide and it takes your house out, or if a wave come in and takes your house out, or if you live in a forest and a fire takes your house out, that's just nature reclaiming the land. And so you're just SOL. There's nothing that the state can do for you because you shouldn't have built your house where nature is. So they call it reclamation something. That nature's reclaiming the land, and you're just screwed. State Farm like a bad neighbor. Yeah. What's the other one? Allstate. Not in our hands. But that was Allstate's thing. They had their hands like this, Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate. I guess you're not. And that's my insurance company, Allstate. We definitely don't have a fire issue here on the coast. Whoa. Full again already. This thing's filling up on every run here. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I'm just gonna jump out and then run over to that thing. See if I can get in. Let me in. Ooh, it let me in. Cinnamon, let me in. There used to be a song called Cinnamon. Now I'm gonna have to look it up because it was a cool song. It was they had, when I was a kid, a lot of the pop music was called bubblegum music because it was kind of cartoony You know, like the Archies, the comic book Archie. And then they had a band called the Archies, and they sang bubblegum music. I'm so dizzy, da-na-na-na-na. It was just like bubblegum, just happy, bubbly gum, cartoony type music, and they called it bubblegum music. And Cinnamon was one of those songs. Girlfriend named Cinnamon. Cinnamon, let me in. I can't remember the rest of this song. That's right. He's got the whole world in his hands. Well, it left the rig running. I don't know why tabbing out like this would shut it off. It didn't shut this off. If I start this up and tab out of it, it doesn't shut it off. Is it just that truck? Or not the truck, sorry, the combine. Okay, I'm gonna tab out and see what happens here. Oh, that wasn't a tab out. Here's a tab out. Stayed running that time. I don't get it. I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. But it's 3 o'clock, time for me to go, so I'll just shut her down for now. And finishing this field is going to be a story for another day. Although I might go ahead and finish it just to get it out of the way so I can get it seeded and get back to a new crop here. I might finish this field out because you got to see me harvest the whole damn thing. Because I have to do it by hand. I can't hire somebody if I'm going to do it the way I'm doing it. Anyway, everybody, thanks for joining me here. Scorp, I'm glad you didn't get any snow because I don't know what you would have done. Kids would have had fun. It might not have been too bad for you because you're working from home this week and the kids did get off. So you might have had fun with it, but it seemed like just a mess to me. And you guys take care of yourselves. Have a good weekend. I don't know. Things have been so hectic around here. I keep saying every once in a while I might come on and do just a live stream for fun. I might do a Minecraft live stream just for fun. If you see me, you see me. If you don't, I'll see you on Tuesday next week. And thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. That doing a live stream every day was getting me pretty tuckered out. So I'm back to Tuesday and Thursday. And if I do an extra one, good on me. You know what I mean? But you guys take care of yourselves. And I hope to see you next time. Ta-ta for now.